Hello, in this demonstration I'm going to show you how to use the Windows 7 Event Viewer for basic information gathering. Let's start by clicking on the Start button and then going to All Programs, Administrative Tools, and then double clicking on Event Viewer. This is one of many ways you can open up the Event Viewer MMC Snap-in. Once we're in the Event Viewer, you'll see we have an overview and summary page. This is a new feature that started in Windows Vista and is continued with Windows 7. It's kind of nice. You'll see there's a summary of administrative events here that indicate how many critical error warning and information events have occurred in the last hour, the last 24 hours, or the last 7 days. So it gives you a very easy way to look for critical events and errors, which are both going to be problematic to the operating system, as well as warnings, which is indicating something that is potentially an issue. Now, over in the left-hand column, if we expand Windows Logs, you will see that there's a system log. This is going to be where the majority of the operating system events are going to be recorded. My system log has 2,359 events in it currently, and the majority of these are informational events, which I don't necessarily care to look at. I just want to look at the warnings and the error events and the critical events. So if I go to System and then I go into my action bar on the right side and I filter current log by clicking on it, I can choose to look at critical, warnings, and error events. And then if I click on OK, I now go from 2359 events filtered to 71 events. And I can look at things that would specifically be an issue with this particular operating system. For example, this one here just occurred. And what this event 1060 error is down below is telling me that the vmdebug.sys has been blocked from loading due to incompatibility with the system. Well, that has something to do with the VMware player that I'm running to virtualize Windows 7, so I don't really care about that. Or I've got a warning event, and this just says it's unable to connect. Windows is unable to connect to the automatic update service and therefore cannot download and install updates. So a warning event is something that's potentially wrong, but not necessarily. And because my Windows 7 computer is a VMware virtual machine, and it's got host-only networking, it makes sense it can't get to Windows Update because there is no internet access. So that's how you would filter a log to quickly access certain types of information. So there's another type of a filter we can create, and that's called a custom view. If I want to look at this every day and I don't want to have to go in and set up my criteria each and every time, I can click on Create a Custom View, and from the custom view I can go to the logged designation, click the drop down and choose 7 days, and then choose events critical, warning, and errors. So I want to see all events that are critical, warning, or error that have occurred in the last 7 days in the system log. And if you click on OK, it asks us for a name. We have to put a name in here. So I've given it a name, Critical Error and Warning Events in the System 7 days. Click on OK, and it is now saved. So now I have 18 events because I'm filtering for only the previous 7 days, and they're in my Custom Views folder. So the next time I launch the Event Viewer and I go to my Overview and Summary page, if I'm looking specifically for critical error and warning events in the last 7 days, I can expand Custom Views, click on the custom view that I've created and saved, and the filter is already there for me. So this concludes my demonstration on basic use of the Event Viewer on a Windows 7 computer. This is BrickHouseLabs.com, and thank you very much for watching.